Hey guys, welcome back to Oscar Morley. Today I thought I could do maybe kind of like a history of Boeing type thing. So I got flight gear here, and I thought maybe first let's start off with the Boeing PT-17. So yeah, let's do that one first. Alright, so I got the PT-17 here on the runway, and now it's time to take off. Got the little guy started. Come on. I like the pretty decent mod here, at least for flight gear. It's funny the cockpit used behind. I think this is a really old plane, maybe from like World War II, World War One or something. I didn't do very much research before doing this project. Before you get into this like crazy, this is a very long video. It's 27 minutes long. But yeah. Alright, so taking off here in the little. Oh, I don't know what that is though. Weird tire thing. On the little PT-17. Oh goodness, man, the rudder controls of these days are not the best. Should be able to get in the air though. This is an early Boeing plane. Hey, you know what? That's actually a pretty decent plane. I thought the takeoff would be like way slower. Okay. Yeah, and it's a decent version here in flight gear. Okay. Nice. I think this was like a bomber or something. Alright, let's see how agile it is. So I just want to see if it can like do any turns. That'd be definitely one of our tests. Maybe later and we can get to do some like loops or something. I don't know. Oh, that's actually a really good turner. I mean, it makes sense because it's, oh, no, a little hiccup there. Makes sense that, it was supposed to take turns because I think this was, a warplane. That's been pretty good plane by far, I'd say. There's no landing gear, but I think on our next aircraft there probably will be. Whoa, dear. Okay. Come on. Yeah, it's a pretty good turner. It's definitely pretty good for an aircraft of that time. All right, that's pretty awesome. Let's see the next aircraft real quick. All right, now we got the B-26, I think. Yeah, the 26 this is a really famous aircraft. So let's go. Come on. Yeah. Oh goodness, lots of views too. Not the best version here in flight gear, but it's okay, Still just good for proof of concept to see how good those planes were. Oh wow. Yeah, there's the tire smoke thing again. I don't know where that comes from. Probably because it's icy outside, but oh gosh. Yeah, the turning of those days is not the best. It's also flight gear's rudders is not the best. Come on. Okay, got in the air, and nowadays there's actually gear retraction technology. Yeah, you see that gear's up. At least it's not the nicest gear up, but it's okay. Nice. Yeah, so far this has been a pretty decent aircraft. It's a quad, not quad jet, but quad like prop, kind of like the B-29 Super Fortress, but just an earlier version. Really famous too. This thing turns pretty decent as well. Yeah, this is actually a decent turn as well, because again, it's, a warplane. But, it's okay. It looks really cool. I definitely like the glass in the front. It looks like it's not even there. I'm actually not sure about that. And there's the guy who sits down there and shoots people. Oh dear, okay. It's been okay. I mean, yeah. It's a large aircraft. It's not really meant for this extreme turns. Come on. Yeah. It turns pretty well though, because I mean, no one's gonna over bank angle this in war unless it's super crazy. Let's move to the next aircraft. All right, next aircraft is this Boeing seaplane type thing. Can't remember. Okay, let's see. Come on. This is really weird. It's another quad prop or whatever you want to call that. Like a a 4-engine aircraft. Oh god, this thing is gonna take a really long time to get in the air, I bet you. Oh no, that is really slow. I'm probably on like 5 miles an hour right now. And we have to turn around because I don't think at this rate it's going to be able to take off with that tiny of a runway. I mean, this is kind of like the A380 of the old days, except that it would, I mean, I really don't know about this aircraft. I should do some more research before I just put it on YouTube, but, come on. Man, yeah, we need to keep turning. We're going faster now. I definitely think that we can take off a little faster than I expected, but... Come on. I think I'm gonna let go here, yeah. Okay, that's good. Now I think we should be able to take off here. Let's hope the climb rate of this is decent, because we have to get over those hills. And I'm gonna turn a little bit more. Come on. Oh, was this like a passenger aircraft? Like, I saw like Pan American or something set on there. Please get in the air. Okay, one of the parts is in the air. Hey, this is not bad. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the A380, just really boxy. Not boxy, but like really. Oh wow, it can actually. Oh no, we're gonna stall. We're gonna stall. No. Okay, yeah, we're stalling. That's not great. So don't put too high pitches on this. I mean, this was an early plane, but I'm surprised because the PT-17 could do better than this aircraft. But I mean, it makes sense because this is like way bigger. Come on. Oh no. Yeah, no, this is not the best. Can I go on land? Oh, sure it can. Yeah, I can go on land. I actually saw this, I think. Oh, wow, come on. This is definitely a very famous aircraft. I mean, all these early ones are really okay, we're going to stall again. Yeah. I think I'm going to try to, just as an attempt to get this plane in the air for a third time. Just to see if it actually works to get in the air. Like if we climb at a super slow rate or something. And so far, it's doing it. It's kind of like the Wright Flyer. At least it's way better than the Wright Flyer. But, you know, like you can't do too much of an aggressive pitch on it. At least I don't think that's very accurate. Because this is kind of more like a real aircraft. Come on. Yeah, no, this is an aircraft. This works. You know, it's not the best, but it gets in the air. It flies at a, you know, decent speed for its time. Okay. Cool. You know, that's been a decent takeoff. It's definitely not you know, not the best. Probably wanted to put more engines on there. Oh, we're gonna stall again. No. All right, next aircraft. This is one of my personal favorites, probably one of yours too. This is a Boeing 707. Boeing 707, yeah, you probably know about this aircraft if you're av geek. I mean, you obviously do, but if you're not an av geek, then you might have heard of this. So I got that nice Estonian Air livery, because, yeah. And, you know, it's a quadjet. You know what it reminds me of? It's like the A340 of the 1950s, except the engines are a bit more powerful, I think. And because it's just a bigger aircraft. You know, I actually really like this. We definitely did skip ahead like a bunch, but you know, if we did every Boeing aircraft, that would be like a 3-hour video or something. If I horse around this much with them. All right, this is, you know, our first kind of real pressurized passenger aircraft. At least not pressurized, but like, you know, first like normal looking aircraft. Like a normal passenger looking aircraft. This is a pretty awesome version here, mod in the in flight gear. Like, look, like, I mean, doesn't this look really good? And oh wow, oh, look at that exit. That's awesome. Wow. What about the book? Can you do anything with the book? Oh my god! No, this is awesome. Man, if you play flight gear, get this plane, okay? Like, this is really awesome. We have to revisit this on the channel sometime, I think. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's just a Boeing 707, you know? It's what you'd expect for a plane like that. It's I don't know, it's just like a normal passenger plane. Alright, let's go to the next aircraft. Alright, here is a Boeing 747. So the Boeing 747, you obviously know about the Boeing 747, even if you're not an av geek. But, I thought we might as well put this one up here. Unfortunately, in flight gear, the only, working Boeing 747s are the Dash 8, and that's basically it. And this one kind of sucks, but it's fine. We're still going up in time, just slightly. You guys are probably familiar how the Boeing 747 takes off. If you're not, this is a very huge aircraft. But I'm imagining most people who watch my videos know this. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, flight gear's rudders are not the easiest to manage. Are we gonna even be able to make it off the runway? Yeah, we probably will. 175 knots is the takeoff speed, I think. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, this has been kind of a high-pitched takeoff, but, this is more of a normaler one. Alright. Yeah, this has been a decent takeoff. The Dash 200 is not a very popular version, but, it's still a 747, so, yeah. Cool, this is a nice aircraft for sure. At least the mod is not the best, but, oh goodness. I wonder if we can do, like, a loop in here or something. Yeah, this is more of our, real aircraft, so we can try doing a loop. Oh, I really doubt it. No, I don't think we can do this. Oh, no, I think we might actually be able to. I have no idea. Oh, we're definitely gonna stall at some point, but let's hope it, flips over before we go crazy. Come on, not little, huge 747. Burns like over a gallon of fuel per second or something like that at full speed. Yeah, no, that definitely didn't work. Definitely not, but still a fun aircraft for sure. I mean, obviously it's not supposed to do loops in normal flight, but as a passenger aircraft, this works great. It's just a little bit fuel heavy. At least, burns a lot of fuel. But that's basically it. It can also hold a lot of passengers. I've actually flown on the 747. Maybe I'll tell you about that later. Oh yeah, time for, again, one of my personal favorites. You guys probably know about this one. Not the most popular, but it's the Boeing 767. So this is obviously a pretty old aircraft. I remember I watched some guy's video. He was flying in this thing, and there's an ashtray still in there. This is a common 80s plane, I think. I can't remember when this thing was released, but it's definitely a they really don't use this much anymore. I think a couple airlines still use it, but not very many. Okay, get the volume up a little bit. Come on. Oh yeah, here we go. So I got a nice Italia livery. I really like that livery, to be honest, especially this version. Come on. Past the 1,000-foot markers. At least are those, whatever. I think someone else was 1,000 foot. Oh yeah, that was actually a really fast takeoff. And we drifted off a little bit. I mean, obviously I set it in winter time, cause. Oh, and if you're wondering, this video I actually filmed it, and I'm gonna release it on the exact same day. Okay. Come on. Oh yeah, and I got a really, really good video coming up for you guys. This is actually a day after I went on a really fun trip to New Orleans. At least not New Orleans, Kansas and Louisiana. So I'm going to have that video up for you guys in a minute too. Not today though. Oh. This is a decent plane, Pretty good. Again, it's better than the 747, I'd say, in a sense that, just more common to see these. Actually, no. You can actually still fly on the Dash 400 if you go on Lufthansa, I'd say. Like, at least, like I flew on the Lufthansa Dash 400. It's pretty good. They definitely know how to market them really well. But yeah, the 767, not the most popular aircraft these days. There's really like none that are still flying. Oh yeah, I love that flyby view. It's great. All right, beautiful. Let's head to the next aircraft. Nice. All right, just got the Boeing 777. This is Boeing 777-300. This was released, no, not right after, but it's definitely very similar to the 767, except a bunch more updated. I think it's a little longer too. But this is a really nice version in flight gear. Like, look at that. Honestly, I mean, you can just tell. Like, I wouldn't say it's as good as the 707. I mean, that plane was just beautiful. But this plane is definitely definitely up there. It's 281 megabytes to install. At least not this exact one, but oh, come on. Going real fast. I think I put the engines a little too fast there. Warnings coming up on me. Oh yeah, American Airlines, obviously. Not the retro, but the, new version. You know, they still fly the 300 all the time. Like, it's really common. If you're a frequent flyer, at least not frequent flyer, but if you're like a frequent flyer, you've probably flown on this if you do international flights, because the 777 is pretty awesome. I think they released it in the late 90s, and I think like late-ish 90s, but it's a really, like, and it's still around these days, unlike, the other aircraft we're going to be seeing. Like, the 400 is, like, the 747 still around, but even, like, the Dash 8, like, that one released in 2011, which unfortunately isn't on flight gear. Even that one, like, like, you're still not going to fly in that one. But this aircraft, this is a very, very, very popular, aircraft for sure. Oh, man. Look at that. It's a great turner. Like, turning in this aircraft is definitely going to work really well. Yeah, I mean, the 777 is pretty popular. I think I've said that like 30 times, but it really is. And I definitely like all the views that there is. I definitely appreciate Flight Gear making a good version of this, because it's really good. Oh man, let's get out of this turn. Do you think we can loop in this? I doubt it. I don't know. I just don't think that we're gonna be able to loop, but it doesn't hurt to try. At least it would hurt / kill you if you're in the aircraft, but if you're not in the aircraft, like I am right now, it's totally fine. Actually, because we're going 400 knots, we might actually be able to do this. Or the plane's just going to kick us in the butt and tell us no, so. Oh, wow. No, I think we can do it. Unless it's going to, no, it turned around. I think we could have done it if it didn't have that, like, turnaround there. But, I mean, I wouldn't call that a loop, but I think this plane is definitely capable of doing it. Oh, wow. At least if you get fast enough. Like if you're nose diving, for instance, which never do that, but, in air shows, maybe. Oh, wow. Look at that. Gorgeous. I really like the metal, like, shining off of it. Alright, let's see the next aircraft. Alright, one of the less popular aircraft. This is the 717. This is the aircraft that they made, not right after, but like McDonnell Douglas took over. At least that was even with the 777. I don't know why I'm saying that. But after McDonnell Douglas took over, even with the 777, I don't know, aircraft, like Boeing aircraft have gotten crappier and crappier, and just like faster to make them. But here's the 717. You probably have not flown on this aircraft. I certainly haven't, even though I'm a frequent flyer. But it's definitely out there. I don't know what airline has the biggest fleet. Probably AirTran, because they're the first one. And this is also the livery that's on here. I put all the lights on, the strobe lights, the logo lights, all the lights. But let's see. All right, yeah, this is an okay Turner. It's really, I mean, you really don't see this thing very much. Like, even though the 777 is literally older than it, and you see it way more often. This one, I mean, I actually don't know what airlines operate this one. You definitely might see them in short, like, domestic flights. Or sorry, not domestic, but like regional flights, like very short ones. You might be able to see this one, but it's okay. It's not the nicest aircraft. It is definitely good for like short flights, but like short, small airport to small airport, because usually this thing doesn't fit very many people. I hate the hiccup thing, the glitch. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Definitely a nice version here. Not the nicest cockpit though. Okay, next aircraft. This is our last aircraft, everybody. This is the Boeing 787, and this version is the Dreamliner, actually. This version's really nice. The engines start, you saw one engine, then two engine, and all that. It's definitely nice, this version. I really appreciate them making it. And I think that you can actually, like, play a game in the control, like, thing. We can explore that in a minute. But this aircraft, you can actually do announcements in it, which I don't really care to do right now, but yeah, like the menu we can see. Are you bored? No, not bored. Okay. Let's see. What else can we do? Whatever. We'll take off. Come on. There. So, yeah, and if you're curious, I'm on the same airport. This is in Hilo, Hawaii. It's a kind of a small airport, but it definitely, you can take off here. Probably not the A380, but this will work. Yeah, and I really like this version. The 787. The livery's really, really well executed. If the person who made this aircraft is watching this video, which is like 99% unlikely, you did a good job making this aircraft. Oh, wow. Come on. Let's go full speed. Go to cockpit. Nice. Pilot view, they call it. Come on. In real life, I think it takes a while for this thing to take off, but I went like absolute full speed, so it's probably not going to take that much. Okay. Oh no. I hate when it fishtails like that. Like, flight gear is great, but it always like spawns you in where the rudder is slightly moved, and you have to move it right when you're flying, which is definitely annoying. Wow. Oh, no, please. No. Oh, I think I took off a little too fast. Well, we were at the end of the runway, so that's what I had to do. Okay, this is decent. At least most of you also have probably flown on the 787. Even more popular than the 777. And obviously much more popular than the 717. Honestly, I would prefer to fly in the PT-17 than in the 717, I feel like. I would trust it more. Oh, man. Oh, man, come on. Turn. It's a decent turner, I gotta say. It's okay. I mean, you're not supposed to do crazy turns in commercial aviation, so yeah, it's a really nice aircraft. There are obviously so many more features that we can't show in the flight simulator of this aircraft. Like, the windows, for instance, like if you can actually make the window go really dark. And yeah, there's some pretty amazing, at least like, by turning a switch, it puts a gas in there, I think like argon or something, some noble gas, I don't know, that turns it dark. And then, you know, like if it's a daytime flight, like an entire daytime flight, then you can do that. Whoa. Okay, I see the wings are just dying right now. They're just flexing like crazy. Yeah, so I don't think we might be able to do the loop. I think it's probably going to be like the 777. It's going to like get really pissed off at us and then just stop. That's my estimation. Okay, right now we're just going up. We're not doing anything. I think it's because we're going too slow to continue our loop. So yeah, now it's just like it just stalls, and it doesn't want to continue it. I mean, that makes sense. Wow. And now we should be able to maintain our speed back because we're nose diving into the ocean. I feel like the Boeing 787 is definitely represented by a lot of people. At least, sorry, not represented. What am I saying? It's like people really like this plane. Oh yeah, let's see if like the game thing works. Oh yeah. Look, wait, can we actually play it? What? You can play games? What the hell? I think you can do this in real life too, but like, what? You can play freaking games in... Dude, that's crazy. No, again, install this aircraft. What? No, that is amazing. You can literally, like, it's interactive, obviously, but like the things that aren't really supposed to be interactive for a simulator, like, you know, you're not supposed to really do that, but it lets you do it. I thought when it said, "Are you bored?" it said, like, it was meaning, like, you know, don't click on this. This is just for display. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Definitely kind of a long one, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, so thank you so much. Thanks to all my subscribers. Subscribe if you can. See you later. Bye.